I was the one who rescued Atiku when Obasanjo wanted to roast him like a corn, says Bola Tinubu. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. The All Progressive Congress APC's presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, claims that he was the one who rescued Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate, when Chief Olusegun Obasanjo wanted to roast him like a corn. Asiwaju Tinubu made the statement at the presidential campaign rally in Akwa Ibom State today when he was addressing the mammoth crowd of Batified that attended the rally. The former Lagos State governor was telling the audience that he's the best candidate to be voted for in the incoming presidential election. Ahead of the forthcoming presidential election, Asiwaju Tinubu told his audience that he's the best choice, and when he becomes the president, he will make life easy for the people of Akwa Ibom. However, for his counterpart, Atiku Abubakar, he said the people should not mind him and they should not allow him sell the remaining assets they have. Atiku, when we made them Senate president, Abba, you sell this, you sell that, assets, allegedly, our commonwealth, our patrimony, everything that we have, you sell it, allegedly, we become skeletons. I am the one who rescued him, Atiku, from Obasanjo, who wanted to roast him like a corn. Bola Tinubu then told the people of Akwa Ibom that he is committed to their well-being and that he will also build their seaports. So this is what is coming again from Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who was in Akwa Ibom State, as he continues to tour around the country to campaign. One cannot but give kudos to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who is coming tops when it comes to covering the states of the federation, because literally he has covered, if not the most states so far, and he continually moves around with his train and everything. Now he continues to just take a jab at other candidates, as we normally have it on the political scene in Nigeria, and this time around is telling the world that when Atiku was about to be roasted like a corn in the hands of ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo, that it was him, Bola Tinubu, who rescued Atiku from the claws of Olusegun Obasanjo. Now we know that Bola Tinubu and ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo were never friends, so to speak. They had issues. And when Bola Tinubu was the two-term governor of Lagos State, ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo was the president of the country, and they belonged to different political parties. While the president was in the PDP, the ex-governor, that's Ahmed Tinubu, was in APC, or I think it was Action Congress or AD at that time. And one thing that we'll always remember that regime for was the fact that President Olusegun Obasanjo did not pay the local government their federal allocation, which almost cripples local governments in Lagos State. But somehow, Bola Tinubu was able to break the local government into LCDAs after going to court, and it was really a tough battle at that time, because people thought that there was no way the lowest part of governance, which is the closest to the people, will be able to function without any funds. But he was able to manage it through by internally generated revenue, and that is one strong point that no one can take from Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the ability to be able to weather that storm. It was very, very stormy at that time, and but somehow it was able to be managed. And one thing that cannot be taken away from him is the fact that he knows how to manage people. He knows how to manage tough situations, and it's not for the faint-hearted. A lot of people claim to have such, powers or leadership qualities, but when the heat turns on them, some cannot stand. Some bow to pressure, some bow to, just getting that it's normally said that if you cannot stand the heat, don't stay in the kitchen. That is what politics in Nigeria is all about, because you never can tell who is going to turn against you. And it was supposed to be a legally, federally allocated resources to the local government at that time. And since that time, they've not really been jolly. And when Asiwaju decided to declare his intention for presidency early last year, he went around the country to meet the ex-generals, as they are called, but he delayed, or should I say, he later visited ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo, who stays in Ogun State, which is very, very close. Is at a close proximity to Lagos State. But when he went, we saw them being cordial and everything. But the center is not holding, as Chief Olusegun Obasanjo released an open letter on the 1st of January 2023, indicating, letter to the youth of Nigeria, telling them to take the bull by the horns, and also that he was endorsing Peter Obi as the next president of Nigeria. So this continues, and honestly, for him to say this, he's taking a jab at Atiku to be like, I rescued you at the point. And it's true, there was a point that it was really hot for Atiku, because it was not, in fact, it was a loggerhead with Olusegun Obasanjo, but Atiku had to leave the PDP to join Bola Tinubu, who welcomed him back to his own party before he decided to jump out again back to the PDP. Interesting. Our politicians always find a way to, to achieve the ambition. If the ship is not paying them, so to speak, anymore, they jump to the next ship and decide to jump back. And this is one thing that, is common. But just a few of them have not been able to be jumping cross-carpeting, as it should be called. So what's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. We hope, or maybe possibly, the spokesperson of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, and one of the most vocal of them is of Atiku Abubakar. One of the most vocal spokesperson he has is Dino Melaye, who will not let it slide and who will give his own take on what Asiwaju has said.